Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday and it is the day in which I'm going to be doing my first flotation tank. So I'm going to take you for the ride. We're first going to go and train a pull session, so back, traps and biceps. Then we will be going across to Swansea to Lazy Frog and be doing the flotation tank. So buckle up, it's going to be a fun ride. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, Simon, what's a flotation tank? Why a flotation tank? Of all the things you could be doing on a Friday afternoon, why are you going and doing a flotation tank? Well, I will tell you. The reason I'm doing a flotation tank is mainly just for the experience, to be honest. Like, there's some people that do it for a little bit more like mindfulness. Some people do it for depression. It's one of those things that you can do and probably do it for many different reasons. Like, I think there's lots of people that do it for different reasons. But for me, I kind of just want to experience it. Like, lying in a tank for an hour, I don't have a great amount of patience. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I have a very short attention span. That's the best way to describe it. Short attention span. So we'll see if I manage an hour. Then we'll go from there. Maybe isolation tank one day. Okay, so I presume that some people that are watching this video are only watching the video for the flotation tank. So we're going to skip forward in my day to the flotation tank experience, the journey on the way down. And then for those of you that are interested in the workout, it will be at the end of the video. Okay? Cool. See you then. That's it. That's one. Okay, so we are on our way to Lazy Frog Flotation Centre. I got my girlfriend kindly holding the camera. A little bit higher, babe. It's basically extremely salty water with the Epsom salts, which helps you to float in the water, and the water is at body temperature, so you don't really feel it. There's other tanks which you can do, like isolation tanks, which are more kind of shut out more senses a little bit more, if that makes sense. But for now, try this one, and I'll give you a review when I know what it's like. Okay, so I've dropped my girlfriend off. I'm not gonna let her just wait an hour in the flotation centre, so I might as well drop her off, let her do some shopping, and do my float. Parking's not always the easiest, but it didn't take me too long. I'm in a housing area. Weather's not great, but I'm inside, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so as you can see, that is the location there, just where that little pathway goes up against the wall. Lots of reasons why people do flotation tanks. On your first arrival, they will let you fill in a little form and then talk you through the flotation tank, how to use it, what to do. Then you need to get undressed and have a quick shower to wash off any impurities in your skin, and then after that you get into the flotation tank. So as you can see, it's pitch black in there, absolutely nothing. There is a option for a light. If you want to press the light, you can turn the light on. You need to put earplugs in before the music starts coming on. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed. Music came on, I quickly put my earplugs in, and then as you lie back down in the water doesn't go in your ears. It is an incredible experience, and I will definitely be doing it again soon. Very, very relaxing. So then, after you've had your relaxing experience in the flotation tank, they guide you to this relaxation room where they have calm music, massage chairs, incense, and just let you chill out a little bit more. That was a very good experience. I feel very relaxed. I feel loose, you know. Okay, so after speaking to a few people about the experience, one of the concerns that came up was hygiene and bacteria, and people also being in that water as well. Now, they do filter every single time that someone goes through in a flotation tank, and they also filter through a UV light, so that kills bacteria and should break down any kind of impurities in the water. So in theory, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel great. I feel very heavy, but I feel great. I feel a little bit high, to be honest with you. I was listening to classical music, as I am now, and watching people walking to and from the shops, and it was like in my head I was like playing the theme tune of the song to whatever they were doing throughout their day. So there was like a really upbeat kind of victory music, and I was imagining this old woman walking across with her shopping, thinking she conquered it, she's done her shopping for the week. Maybe that was a struggle for her, you know. Maybe it was a victory for her in her eyes. I'm chatting shit, I know, don't worry, I know. Very yawny, very yawny. Hi babe.
Hi babe, I'm at the front.
I feel visibly leaner this morning, and the reason for that is obviously not necessarily fat loss, but water retention reduction, inflammation reduction, cortisol reduction is going to mean that water retention and inflammation is lower. So yeah, I feel lovely this morning. Skin feels nice and smooth and soft as well. I normally have quite dry skin, not like, it's just like quite tight skin. It's not like really like ashy or anything like that. It's just quite dry. But my skin feels really soft today. I didn't wash the Epsom salts off very much straight after the float, but then when I come home, then I had a proper shower and washed it all off. But yeah, my watch strap as well, like I'm on the next tightest notch on my watch strap, so obviously inflammation and water retentions come right down. Anyway, this is obviously the next morning. I slept fantastic last night as well, so yeah, I feel really good. I'm going to be definitely using flotation tanks during prep. I think that'll be an extremely helpful tool just to relax muscles, get your body's core temperature warm as well, because that water is like a nice temperature, and on prep it's so hard to get warm, so I'm looking forward to that very much. I'm going to enjoy this. Thank you very much for watching the video. The details to the flotation tank, if you are in the Swansea area, are in the description below. If you are interested in taking a float, I would highly recommend it. If you've got flotation tanks in your area, in a different area, do your research, have a little look into the flotation tank and do it, because you will not regret it. If you're somebody that's claustrophobic, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's amazing. And we are back with the pull workout. So I hope you enjoyed the small review on the flotation tank that I experienced. As I said, I will be doing it again, especially in prep. I'm not really sure when I'll next book it in, but it's definitely something which I'd like to do semi-regularly, maybe every couple of months or something like that would be probably quite good. Maybe a few more times in prep, but nonetheless it's been a good experience, and I think you kind of also continue to reap the benefits of it afterwards. Not only like, that was a hard rep there, not only like physically, but also having that like hour where you've got absolutely no outside distractions really clears your mind as well. So if you're somebody that's into like the mindfulness, or you do meditations, etc., I can imagine it would be extremely helpful for that. So after the machine pullover, we made our way into our first row exercise, this being a hammer strength isolation isolateral row, this being, what was it, 87.5 I think. Yes, I think 87.5 aside. Not the best range of movement here. You can see my elbow doesn't quite come back far enough. I think it would definitely benefit from Maybe changing the resistance curve, so standing a little bit further back from the machine. You'll probably see a few people doing that, where you can kind of get your lat really short. That first rep wasn't too bad, but as the reps kind of continue, the ability to get your lat short really does diminish extremely quickly. So I'll probably change over next training cycle into a standing, so you stand away from the hammer strength row, and you're performing the same sort of movement, but you bring your elbow back a lot further, and you can really shorten the lat itself a lot then. Still a great exercise regardless though, getting quite a lot of rhomboid stimulation there too. Then a conventional lat pull down, completely no little attachments, no D handles, just the good old lat pull down, which I haven't done for quite a while. I just decided on a whim to put it in this training block, and really enjoying the lat pull down just in a very conventional way. Not to say that neutral grip lat pull downs aren't good. I definitely think they have their place, and to be honest, I do prefer them, but it's nice to just mix it up a little bit. Next training cycle though, I will be switching over into a weighted pull-up. So here we have a few bits of posing, not like my favourite bits of posing. I'm working on my hamstring positioning when it comes to these poses. Obviously in this picture my leg is completely wrong, but ideally you want both feet together, and then you want to push your back knee into your hamstring, which after putting up some bits of videos and stuff, people have told me on Instagram, so fingers crossed I can nail it down in the next couple of weeks. Obviously prep starts in 7 weeks, and then I've got a 20-week prep, so there's no real rush, but I would really like to improve my posing before anything kind of starts to become close. Thinking about going into a natural bodybuilding show, as I mentioned before, means that I need to kind of nail down the lower body posing. Upper body, having done men's physique and stuff like that, I know what I'm doing somewhat, but the lower body, contracting your glutes, contracting your hamstrings in the right way, squeezing your quads, etc., getting your calves right, there's a lot of stuff to remember, which I'm not so much used to, having done men's physique and things like that in the past. But I definitely think I'm improving week on week, so there's not really much else that I can do, is just continue to push, progress and practice. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.